We found out in this episode that Cuddy wants to have a child and is starting the process for in vitro fertilization, where she has to get injected with hormones twice a day. And because she's such a workaholic, she can't sustain a relationship. She can't meet a guy that she's interested in. And I don't think she has that many friends that she hangs out with. It comes down to who does she see every day, all day, consistently throughout the week that can help her, and the answer is House. So she has to come to him to ask him to inject her twice a day on her butt with hormones. He was a really great guy. So, why not show him my butt? He earned it. House's response to finding out what Cuddy was doing was so beautiful and so conscientious and so caring in a way we haven't seen before, certainly not in their relationship. But I think that's what their relationship is. I think it's more than Cuddy or House learning about their relationship. The audience is learning about their relationship. These people are friends, and they've been friends for a long time, and they know each other quite well. And he couldn't have handled it better. And he didn't tell anybody, and he got involved, and he put a lot of thought into it. So I think that more than that being a surprise to Cuddy, maybe it's a surprise to the people watching. I think that Cuddy adores House. I think that he is difficult and annoying and a nightmare and brilliant and spectacular and special, and I think that she has always felt that way about him. So, but I also think that having to really consider what it would mean to have a child with this man, I don't think that she would want to, in the end, do it as a sperm donor. So I think that for me is the choice that I made for Cuddy, where it's like, no, if I was going to have a child with this man, I'd want to have a relationship with this man. I think it'd be great if Cuddy showed up just hugely pregnant and gave birth to a black child. Why not? Then suddenly, one wonders. I mean, why not? Why shouldn't I, Lisa Edelstein, get the opportunity to have a romantic relationship with Omar Epps and Hugh Laurie on this show? I don't see a problem with that. So anyway, that's my goal. Maybe she's a black and a white child because she had some kind of wild weekend with the doctors. I don't know. When she went out to dinner with Wilson, it was absolutely an audition to figure out whether he was interested in having children, if he was interested in being a donor dad. I don't think she was necessarily attracted to Wilson and planning on sleeping with him, but it was definitely an audition for daddyhood. I have friends that have done this, and finding the perfect match on paper is always a challenge. And it's also really interesting when with one friend that I had who had a baby through a sperm donor, accidentally met another woman who had a baby from the same sperm donor at a party in another state. And they've since found 11 other women who've had babies from this one sperm donor because he filled out his form really well. So it's the ultimate in auditioning. What's so great about this episode is when she actually is forced to meet this guy face to face, and how different he is and how flawed he is in person compared to what he was on paper. How easy it is to kind of mask your own shortcomings when you're writing about yourself. It's so hard. It's such a hard choice to make. But I understand her desire to want to be a mother, and the fact that her life is just so intense that she hasn't been able to do that in the way that her mom said it would happen.